Welcome back. Wasn't that amazing? I cry every time I watch that video. Why do you think Vincent was crying? I'm thinking that when he came to the future and got to see all his paintings, he was amazed and he was humbled, and so much emotion was rising and rising and rising, and it just spilled over, and that's why he was crying. He was so very, very, very happy, and his whole life he was worried, he was sad, he was so upset that he was not selling artwork. No one understood his style. Later, artists began to emulate and copy Van Gogh like we're going to do, and they realized how much life Van Gogh puts into his work with his brushstrokes and all the colors, and it's just so amazing. So let's go make some art. Always start a sunflower with a circle. It does not have to be perfectly round. Things in nature are not perfect. You're going to add a frowny face line that curves down for one side of a petal and a smiley face line that curves up for the other side. It is a good idea to think in your head what a real smiley and frowny face look like. Imagine them together. You want to make sure when they join together, it is pointy. If you do not have a pointy petal, it will not look like a real sunflower. Do not go around and make curved edges. That is not a sunflower. If you add a petal on each side, your sunflower will be balanced. Add additional petals on the other two sides. Fill in all of your empty spots with more petals. Your petals should be touching at the edges. Notice how my petals are not all the same, and that is okay. The last step is to add little petals peeking out. These look like little V's. Do not draw a straight line across. Make sure they are pointy. We're done with our practice. For this project, we're making a whole vase of flowers. Here are some examples from Mrs. Burns' second grade class. If you're in an older grade, of course, you want yours to look even better. Okay, let's start. On the bottom of your second paper, draw a smiley face line. This will be the bottom of our vase. Add a frowny on one side and a smiley on the other side. Turn your paper. Now add a smiley next to your frowny. Add a frowny next to your bottom smiley line. This will create the illusion of the neck of the vase. Turn your paper back the other way. To close the top of your vase, add a smiley line. Next, you will add a frowny line on top to create the illusion that you can see inside your bottle. So cool! Add a line in the background for your table. Now add circles wherever you want sunflowers. I'm going to fast forward it since we already practiced this part. Just pause it when it gets to the next space if you're not ready. The only change is I'm doing one wilted flower. I'm showing petals that fell off of my flower. add 2 parallel lines to show your stems. You can make them curvy, whatever you like. Just make sure to erase where they overlap the back of the vase. We're going to add texture lines to make our artwork interesting like Van Gogh. You can add spirals, you can add cross lines, you can have curved lines, you can add some smiley face lines to your vase. Just be careful that your vase does not have straight lines or it will make it flat. Any empty areas can be filled with leaves. You just draw a frowny and a smiley and fill it with some texture. Add as many as you want. Just make sure you don't overlap on top of your flowers. Don't forget to sign it.